What's up, Vault Hunters? We're back in Borderlands 3 today, carrying on with our flak playthrough, and Roland's Rest is under attack. The Calysos have sent in reinforcements to try and squash us out, including Raiden around here somewhere, one of the Anointed. Let's just shoot him with literally anything, because legendaries in every slot is a thing. Hit the TP. That'll do, pig.
Whatevers.
There we go. I said legendaries every slot, but that's not actually true. We do have one epic here, which is the epic artifact Road Warrior, which we got from defeating the Agonizer 9000, which has the red text Bone Saw is ready. And this is just this is our first artifact. And when you get a slide, you fire out these little saw blades that are going to go off and tear people to pieces. Right, let's get to it. What's up, underpants?
Hey, I hear we're launching an attack on the Calypso stronghold. It's about time. I'm all in, bro. I'm through being the Calypso's plaything. Blood feud!
Blood feud indeed.
Hear me, bros and brunettes. This is our moment. We're gonna ride to the Calypso's gates and show those posers what happens when you mess with the Crimson Raiders.
Let's do it.
Crimson Raiders, into the breach!
Also, let's pick up some goodies on our way. That's a friendly.
Ride, my Crimson Army. Ride,
Get out of the way!
Retreat to Roland's Rest. Fall back.
Ready to go?
Run! Everyone run! Our tide! She has been turned!
Yeah, apologise. A little bit gunky still. Been a little bit unwell recently, so enjoy that. But yeah, a little bit bassier than normal. Maybe a little bit less with it than normal, if possible. But I think we'll be okay. Just get a bit more progress here. Just keep things ticking along. Yeah, I'm sure I've just done something wrong. I'm almost positive there was a chest around here somewhere. Yeah, I might take that. Get out of here, you. Don't touch my ride. Back we go. Oops, no we don't. Wrong button. It's been so long since I've done that. Nah, not been that long. See, now Roland's Rest, I have a bunch of content that I'm having trouble doing, but one of them is that I propose that Lilith should have died on Promethea rather than Maya, and a number of different things are as part of that contention. And
we cannot reach the Calypso stronghold while those turrets are active. We might be able to shut them down with phase shift, but for a task that large, I will need my iridium amplifier. It is in my secret lab, hidden beneath an old doll mine nearby. Vaughn will show you the way.
Roger that. But yeah, I really liked the idea. I mean, obviously, at the totality of that, Lilith having died instead of Maya, the story of Borderlands 3 plays through a number of other different changes. But then this place, Roland's Rest, would actually become a place called Reunion, and actually would end up being a big full-on town, another kind of sanctuary on Pandora. We now have Sanctuary 3 that obviously we're using to fly around and do all our bits and pieces, so that's our mobile kind of base for the Crimson Raiders, as it were. But to have a foothold, have a proper town and city re-established on Pandora that could be used in the next game with all sorts of people to interact with, a big town called Reunion, because Lilith and Roland finally have come to rest together. Their fight is over. I thought that would have been an absolutely fantastic idea. But alas, my imagination does not get pulled into Borderlands games. So yeah, but I had a bit of fun with that. I've been working on some writing for a number of different bits of content like that for some time. So if you want to hear more about that part of the story, that diversion, that different kind of timeline of events, then please do like and subscribe, all that stuff, and hopefully I'll get some of those videos out as soon as I can. Oh, and you coming or what? Good job, back down here. Ooh, iridium. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't need to go this way.
See what lies within.
See what a man says. Buzz.
Well, that went real bad. But as long as you survived, we still got hope, bro. So,
And
anyway, and this is a little weird.
Don't put me on a pedestal.
A ghost in my head told me you'd need help getting into the old doll mine. I'm into it. One
Oh,
sec.
and Vaughn would have been the mayor of Reunion, by the way. Just so things were still
how's my
nice and
ass looking
chaotic.
back there? Woo,
The cape
almost
kind of blocked it,
there.
but we'll say 8 out of 10. Buzz.
The mine's that way. There you go. Happy hunting.
Konrad's Hold. So I think Konrad's Hold was probably...
When my siren powers first manifested, I knew I would need a covert area where I could experiment with them. Using an iridium-based amplifier in the open would draw unwanted attention, and this abandoned doll mining operation...
Tell the voice actress was getting tired at this point in the day of doing her voice lines.
The route is blocked, Tannis.
Well, you won't get in that way. I hope you don't mind hoofing it, as they say. Do you have hooves? Honestly, most people are just a senseless collection of shapes and colors to me. When my powers first manifested, it felt like a city's worth of electricity was coursing through my entire body. I laid my hand on a washing machine for balance, and it instantly exploded. It was still finding loose socks weeks later. I realized I had no control over these new abilities. I needed to find someplace where the only person I must confidentially kill was myself.
Let's keep it moving. So yeah, Konrad's Hold, I think, is an area that must have been developed fairly early on in Borderlands 3. It's quite solid with a number of different elements and components that are used in this area. You've got the connection to the slaughter shaft, so I imagine that was probably part of their early sort of spread, and for playtesting and all sorts of things. But it's also the area I think they use for the intro cinematic. So there's quite a lot of different parts of Konrad's Hold that seem to gel together to kind of make it a kind of core of what Pandora was going to be.
Also blocked. I suppose it is my responsibility to walk you through each and every step. You must find a way to open those transport doors.
You reach a meridian. Not much, but enough. There's a lot of treasure.
Let's just have everyone talking over each other.
Is love.
I thought I could control it. I was getting so close. I can't see her again until...
That's not Freak's normal voice.
Songs for the garbage people. Yes, but only for the garbage people. We do not kill the innocent. Die, little man! I'm not going anywhere, and I will take control. Sooner or later.
Dying heart breaks and Maurice salivates.
The next area we're about to walk into, there is a Goonies reference. Can't remember the
Those
character's
doors may
name.
require some Vault Hunter ingenuity, which is to say, you should start breaking things with reckless abandon. You do you.
But yeah, he has a grenade called It's Piss, which is a good legendary drop. The It's Piss, I think, basically is just a debuff. So it's good to... Oh, Mr. Chew.
Remote domination is proving really satisfying. Oh, right. Lilith usually some affirmation. One moment. Kudos.
So there we go, sloth. Vietnamese reference. And yeah, the It's Piss is pretty good. I've used that a number of times in builds before as a nice debuff. Just make sure your DPS output is maximized nicely. As far as I know, it is still a worthwhile bit of kit to have. So here's where you can come and get it. Nice little checkpoint we just went past. Load in, farm away. See if we can get ourselves some piss. Oh. Or not. I think perhaps I got a little bit grippy there. Grippy.
Glad to have you back.
If you have received this respawn in error, please notify Hyperion. It is important.
Despite all the other kind of biomes and settings that have been pulled into the Borderlands, I wonder if it is just the nostalgia and just, you know, just because that's where the roots were with the game, but I still think I enjoy these areas the most. So I do hope they do a nice big chunky Pandora section in Borderlands 4, still really focusing on these sort of areas and these vibes. These definitely give off the best kind of Mad Max stuff, and the things that I think are, you know, they're the core to the games. I don't think you can avoid that. I didn't look like an It's Piss. I look like a big, oh, we got Bangarang. Nice. Let's put that in slot 1, that's fine. Or any slot at all. So the Bangarang is pretty similar to the Gunnerang. The Gunnerang, we recently did a video having a look at all the kind of Batman and Rackman stuff in the Borderlands games. So check that out. That's a really fun video. Goes a bit crazy towards the end. But yeah, the Bangarang is similar to the Gunnerang. I assume maybe at some point they were even going to be the same gun. Bangarang being a reference to the movie Hook, which is a Peter Pan movie. But Bangarang, I can't remember the exact thing. I think it literally is like an alternative for sort of an exclamation of just awesome. Like, I can't remember if there's any more to it than that. But so this one goes out, does a little bit of flying around, and just fires out shots in every direction. Not too bad for a bit of mobbing. Chuck a few of these in the middle of everyone. Just going to get a load of shots coming out. And then Bangarang, also in more modern times, a word that's popularized by the dubstep artist. I was about to say Skillet. No, that's a rock band. No, I've forgotten his name. Skrillex. Skrillex. Right. He's okay. Like, I have to confess. Tennis fish. I only have one Skrillex album. I'm very into music. I listen to all sorts of different kinds of music. Electronic stuff and dubstep is definitely a genre that I'm very much into. But not my favourite genres. I listen to a lot of metal, punk stuff, ska stuff, all sorts. But yeah, I tend to be pretty... I can't think of the best way to put it is, but I go through a lot of music and media consuming stuff just to sort of try and find the stuff that speaks to me the most, the stuff that really gels with me the most. And although Skrillex is a very talented guy, good music, it's never been the biggest thing for me. So yeah, one of his albums was a bit fun, but don't get tunnel vision with stuff like that. There's tons of artists out there these days. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean there's tons of terrible stuff you have to wade through first, but there is a lot of really good music out there for sure, so check them out. And a similar sort of genre of stuff at the moment, quite into Panda Eyes, Temanite. No, I don't remember anything now. Yeah, lots of different artists out there, so have a listen. Still quite like Zomboy. I think I preferred his earlier stuff. I'm going to go a little bit crazier. Oh, this is annoying. Japanese artist that does is absolutely crazy. Has a lot of stuff on Beat Saber. Camellia is very cool in sort of the PDM area of things. Fantastic artist. But yeah, that stuff can be a bit intense, a bit too much for some people. More chilled out stuff, liquid drum and bass, a lot of cool artists. Liquidity compilation albums, very cool. Getting really off track now. Music. See, this is you know, my kind of gun. You know, throw it, run around, keep looting, forget you did it, and just hope that it does all the work for you. Oops, missed this.
Looks like that guy died of excitement. Listen up, kids. Sometimes thrills can kill. A functioning pair of CO-class arm units? Maybe I'll finally know what a hug feels like.
Aww. I'd hug you, Claptrap. Everyone needs some hugs now and again. Let's go, let's go. Keep meaning to get on with my Borderlands 2 VR run. I was trying to work out some different things with that for filming and what have you.
Obtain my iridium amplifier if we are to stand a chance.
And wasn't really too sure what I wanted to do with that. I was sort of trying to set up green screen and things like that. Oh, hello. We will take this reload and just keep things interesting. We will equip that. But I think I'm going to just give it a bit of a test. Just give it a go, but without filming myself or anything. I don't think you need to see me with a headset on anyway. I'll still talk utter nonsense over it, I'm sure. But we can go and check that out. Hoping to do Gage on that playthrough. Never really spent much time with Gage in Borderlands 2, so I think that'll be fun. Plus, Death Trap can hopefully do a lot of the work for me, keep me out of trouble. So this area we're jumping over here, that's the area that the Vault Hunters jump across in the intro for the story.
As my professors often said, you're making progress. Now please put down the blowtorch.
Don't think I'll do the slaughter shaft while I'm here. Get this radio. But we'll keep moving through, picking up a few things. That worked. Oh. Didn't work.
Do you see me?
Well, that works. Yeah. Is the other speed drop this time? I'm being very blind. You guys mind? I'm being very confused and disordered. Doesn't help. Oh, more claptrap.
Oh, look! That claptrap
Smashing
unit is
through.
reinforced hand clamps to save that other claptrap unit. How heroic! No! Is what I'd be saying if I didn't super need those hand clamps. Suckers! With that pristine set of CL4 MP hand units, my friend and I can hold hands as we frolic through the map.
What?
Go and meet death.
Beware the manvark. Additionally, kill the manvark.
Be aware and kill the man rock. Actually, I'd forgotten about the man rock. This almost ties into my some of my ideas for Rackman in Borderlands 4. I like the idea of you know, maybe Rackman this time around being a quest giver, maybe doing some interacting with you. Maybe you know, there's other false vigilantes around the Borderlands, or maybe some villains that sort of use a similar sort of convention for their names, and some Batman-y puns. You know, I was thinking just as simply as Dark Hidden Man, not very over the top. But yeah, there were some cooler examples of that. Once again, I'll direct you to that Rackman video because I was pretty happy with that, but doesn't seem to have got many views. I don't think I did the right thing with where I pushed that one. Brainstormer? Tribal. Miteki. So there's a Slaughter Shaft, which is a wave-based arena. Good fun. There's a few of those around Borderlands. Just another way to have a bit of fun, another little distraction. Do not remember how to get that. Oh no, that's climbable. Not from where I am, maybe, but find our way up there. We can
You're
maybe
nearly
get
there. But like everything and everyone on Pandora, it seems the elevator to my lab is irrevocably broken. You will need to find another way underground.
Oh, come on.
Another false cycle. A slaughter to remember.
The lab entrance is in the large cavern. I'm not sure I can be more descriptive than that. It's a cavern, and it happens to be large.
I feel like if anyone was going to be able to be more
I was
descriptive,
sweet on Lady.
it would
And she knew
would be you.
Together we started looking for clues to the long-lost Iridium. It was her dream to find it, and pretty soon it became my dream too.
Necrotofeo. Now, I don't feel like I'm giving away too much in terms of spoilers. I assume most people that are watching this probably have already done Borderlands 3 anyway. But Necrotofeo, which is another location we're going to join. Visit? I don't know what's going on. I'm still a little bit under the weather, unfortunately. So I'm going to excuse myself for being more ditzy than normal.
Alright, I gotcha. Well, just wanted to let you know that we're working on it.
I've got a big surprise for you. Huge reveal. You're gonna love it.
Troy, come on, we talked about this.
Anyway, the Great Vault beckons. Later, super.
But yeah, Necrotofeo, despite being a sort of very prominent location in this Borderlands, I think it was probably my least favourite location. I think it was probably my least favourite place to visit in the story. I feel like there wasn't that much to do there anyway, but just the general vibe and look of the place just didn't speak to me. Didn't really excite me as an area. A bit boring. So yeah, I'd be interested to know what you thought of Necrotofeo. We'll no doubt revisit this conversation point once we get to Necrotofeo. Maybe a little bit more in detail why. Make sure that that's sat right.
Buckets lab, they could damage my precious equipment.
I mean, your base is in like a Arctic.
The hunt takes all!
Are we there yet? Oh, still killing bodies.
Pest things. Now stroke my X once more. Thank you, Kate. We'll catch up soon. Now, Vault Hunter, the entrance is just down that corridor. You are nearly there. There it is! My iridium amplifier. We'll need to bring it back to Roland's Rest. Disable those couplings to begin preparing it for transport.
Quite often quite a bit of iridium in this area of the game as well, so keep your eyes
But
open.
For you, I will make an exception this time. Excellent! Now, lower the amplifier. I believe one of those switches is more than up to the task.
Falling through the floor. Yes? No. No. No, wait. Wait, what did I do? I'm losing my mind. Right. I did diagonal down. I'm sure I did this one. I'm sure I did that one. Oh no, wait. Progression. Now this one. No. I'm having a moment. Big moment. No, I decided that one was right. No, it wasn't right. I feel like I've done all those combinations. I'm being dumb. I think I'm being very dumb. I am not awake enough, I don't think, to be
Well done.
doing
See why
that,
Lilith
whatever it
always
is.
sends you to do, well, everything. For now, we can install the amplifier in Roland's Rest. I've already
we have that
instructed
other
that
switch.
human sculpture Vaughn to assist you in its transport. You can meet him in the garage downstairs.
Hey, Vault Hunter. So, my head ghost told me to help you drive an Iridium whatever dealie back to Roland's Rest for safekeeping. Still into it. Waiting for you outside. No rush. I got some sweet tunes. Oh yeah, Digby Vermouth. Classic.
Give up. How long were we there? 20 minutes? Sorry, I just kind of got into pressing buttons for a minute and then kept forgetting the sequence. And then was determined to try and figure out what I was doing and still just daydreamed off
You ready, bro?
and didn't
Let's do
do what I needed to. That was probably very, very simple. And, oh well. Maybe another day. They're now wanting to break all these boxes. Very lucky in a drop just a little bit earlier. That's probably the second luckiest drop I've ever had. So I got a legendary ring out of smashing a box on the Coiled Captors run on Wonderlands.
You've got
I
enemies.
will take a Nagata. I don't have backpack space. So, all of this. So many legendaries. It's just stupid. Literally stupid. Worst weapon system they've ever done. And maybe even in like one of the worst ever. Crazy. I don't know. I'm probably being overly harsh there, but it sucks. I've got my own weapon system ideas. I've got a video I want to do talking about that and looking to the future of just gaming in general, but I guess more particularly towards Borderlands 4. So yeah, if you're interested in that, please do hit the subscribe and you'll hopefully get to see that soon. But yeah, got a legendary ring from smashing a crate, just a normal box on Wonderlands. And the only other time I've had such a good luck on a drop as that was in Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, where I got I broke just a pot, just a normal pottery pot, not like a big loot drop thing, just a pot that was on the side on the way up in the very last section of the tower leading up to the Handsome Jack fight in Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep. Yeah, just smashed a little bit of pottery. And yeah, it may have even been a pearl. I don't know why. I think maybe I'm remembering it wrong on the pearl front, but it was just a very good legendary to come from breaking a pot, which normally just gives you a bit of ammo or something naff. So.
Pedal to the metal. Just step on the thing with your foot. Just don't stop. That's it. Blood feud.
Go, 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 go.
Got more company! Keep our cargo safe!
As much as it's funny sticking the juxtaposition, the sort of contrast with the music in this point, I think most people, including myself, would probably have enjoyed it if the joke had been that, and then it gave you like a selection for like change the radio. Like you could change the channel and maybe just have some stuff with a bit more oomph, because it takes a lot out of his section for doing that, and it's a troll. It's a fun troll. It's a very Borderlands thing to do, but I just feel like it would be nice to have something with a, you know, something a bit more rocking, a bit more energy, just to enhance the whole vibe of this particular car chase. Get off me. I really mean it.
We are not in the clear. Let's fight him up.
Vehicle, please. Or like maybe just for Vaughn to just have that playing, and then, you know, after a minute or so, just be like, ah, no, screw it, let's do something else, and like just like kick into something. Bit more energy. literally must have just gone past to catch a ride. Or I was right next to the one. We're just going to keep pushing for this one. I like the look of this one. I seem to feel like this is the one I always end up at in this section. Do it. Do it.
Yo, Vault Hunter! Where are you vaulting to? Hey, bro, where you going?
Weird. Straight into the gunner seat. If it can be broken, I can break it.
All their vehicles must die. So says I, Vaughn. Destroy them. Let no vehicle escape our wrath.
I mean, I thought we were just trying to escape Vaughn. Are we trying to destroy all their vehicles, or are we trying to get out of here in one piece? I'm just trying to get out of here in one piece.
Gotta fight back.
Just fire their shots back with your abs. Ugh. Fire the missiles back. Cow, cow. I think you can do that.
Warpath! That's it. Blood feud. We made it.
Right. Let's get out of here.
I love this planet. Go Sun Smashers. I mean, Crimson Raiders. Woohoo!
Crimson Smashers. Actually, my version of things with the alternative idea of Lilith having died, I actually like the idea of Sunhawks. I have that as the new Crimson Raiders. If Vaughn was the mayor of this imaginary place called Reunion. Right.
Home crap home.
Home crap home.
Vault Hunter, bro. I gotta say, I've been on a lot of crazy road trips, but your driving skills, they're tasty, bro. They're tasty! So, if you want to ride sometime, you just let me know, bro. Bro trip! Whoa, sorry. Hey, I got a little carried away there. Anyway,
oops, sorry. That was really disrespectful of Roland. I was meant to fly out into the distance in like a pretty firework kind of way, not hit him straight in the back package. Pretty. Okay. Let's return to Sanctuary. Just going to be a pretty short one today. Just moving things along, just keeping the story going. But probably will just touch a little bit of touch base here, and then we will wait for the full assault next time.
Come on, boy.
Full. I'm almost positive this is from something else I was doing and not what I'm doing here. I mean, this is just crazy enough just to be able to pull out your loot and just have piles and piles of just legendary stuff. I'm gonna take all this for money though. Money, money, money. 72, no good. 51, wait, why am I still holding on to that? Good. 72, sell. I mean, that many boomers, you tell me where I've been playing recently. Hold on to that for the vault. Just help with springboarding other characters. There we go, I think that's most of that stuff out. So flat, let's just ditch those. We just don't have the space for it. That gives us a little bit of a cash boost. Don't copy that. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, Lily. What's up, girls?
Okay, Tannis' iridium amplifier is in place, and Vaughn's forces on the ground are at the ready. We're not gonna get a better chance to move on the Calypsos.
I'm not deliberately spearing at her cleavage. I'm just
The Calypsos
centering on the person because it's polite, okay?
Hey, turd farmers! Check this out! Take a look out the window! Troy's about to blow your spine out your ass!
Whoa!
God power, bitches!
Shit's going down, but Baylex is on it.
Everyone alright?
Aye, pero how did you, phase lock the entire moon? Wow.
What the hell is going on?
It's the freaking moon, you idiots! The key to the Great Vault has been in front of your dumb faces this whole time.
See, I was planning
Don't
to
like
leech
this
enough vault
aspect of the
monsters charge
story.
myself, but then you handed us your stupid siren friend, and now Troy can just use iridium.
Once I charge Elpis, the Great Vault will open.
I'll leech the monster inside, and we become gods.
We'd invite you to our place for the grand opening, but, it's kind of a family thing.
See you at the end of the world.
I don't! Unless... Is it too late to join the COV?
Get together, Claptrap. Lilith, we must stop Troy from opening the Great Vault, but as long as he's infusing himself with iridium, he will be nearly invincible.
Then we cut off his supply.
Yeah.
Vault Hunter, once Tannis
Over
takes
there,
out
Tannis
those
is,
turrets, you lead a
fused.
ground assault.
I will take them apart.
And whoever has a death wish can take on Tyreen and Troy.
A death wish, you say? I wish for nothing else.
Ava, you good to back up the Vault Hunter?
Yeah? You sure?
You were right. We gotta run towards the fire. Let's go, everyone.
Completely ridiculous part of
Vault
the
Hunter,
story.
get geared up and
Doesn't
say
make any
goodbye.
sense. Let us always run
That's it.
towards the fire. So it always gets us
Talk
in
to me
trouble.
before you head down there, killer.
Another interesting conspiracy style thing for you. Conspiracy style thing? Well, you obviously know what the Calypso twins look like. And I think that originally when Borderlands 3 was being written, these were actually going to be Handsome Jack's kids, not Typhon de Leon's. The fact of Troy having some technology mixed into him that's pretty high tech, which never's really explained why he has that. Like, it's something that no one else that I know of in the Borderlands games has, so it's something very specific. He has little bits of metal on his face that's sort of a bit reminiscent of what Jack had. Obviously, him having the black hair and the similar features to Jack, and Tyreen having quite a similar look to Angel. Kind of makes me feel like they were her siblings, and maybe just sort of a little bit hidden away or off to the side, kept a bit of a secret. It just seems to fit really well that that would be the case, and also so much stuff of them being Typhon's kids doesn't make sense, and particularly the way that Typhon is killed by his own daughter, when Typhon is the guy who's meant to be the most knowledgeable, most cautious, the best fighter, like the guy that's most experienced out of everyone, and he gets killed just in some really, really naff little scene in about 2 seconds when he just sort of grabs onto his daughter for some reason with his lasso thing, and then she just kills him. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Very, very odd writing. I hope that they get their writing a lot more on point for Borderlands 4. That being said, I have this theory about Typhon maybe not even being dead, and I have an explanation for why he would have used that that interesting lasso on her. Once again, it's something else I'm working on as just a little bit of content, a little bit of fun, alternate kind of version of events. Right, we are going to...
You acquired my iridium amplifier.
We are going to leave it there and save talking to people and dropping down to head towards the Great Vault until next session. Just a little short one this time, but I hope you did have a bit of fun. If you did, please do like and subscribe.
Can't stop now.
Please
Too
do
much
check
to
out my
do.
other content, and I will catch you next time, Vault Hunters. Take it easy, have a great day. Peace out.